Yeah, I'm like, oh my goodness, oh my goodness, oh my God, I'm coming with the goodness. Acting like I ain't been in it, like I ain't been pushing my limit.
What is up, you guys? KrypticElement here, coming at you with a brand new video here on the channel. Today we're going to be talking about the Infinite Warfare and COD 4 multiplayer footage that was shown on the COD XP live stream on September 2nd. I'm going to be discussing my thoughts and my opinions on the footage that was shown. So first off, Infinite Warfare. Now, right off the bat, as I was watching the multiplayer reveal footage thing, trailer, whatever, I got this huge MW3 vibe from it. Just the way it looked, like the HUD, the running animations, the guns. It just reminded me a lot of that. I don't know if you guys caught that vibe too, but that's just the first thing I noticed. The second thing was, it seemed like there was a lot of customization at the start. Now, personally, I'm not really the biggest fan of like the colorful like outfits and whatnot, but I mean, it's not the worst thing that could be introduced in Call of Duty. Like, I'm not really trying to trash the game or anything. It's just one thing that I noticed. But moving on, let's talk about the guns. Now, there were some plasma energy, or what was the word? Direct energy. There were some direct energy guns. Now, I don't really care about that. I know some people do. I don't really mind it. I mean, it makes sense because this game has more of a space theme to it, and going about the campaign, like, I know bullets, I don't know if they'd work in space. I'm not like a science kind of guy or anything, but I feel like it makes sense that there's direct energy weapons in multiplayer. Then when it comes to other weapons, like the snipers looked really cool. I think the name of one of them was the R70 Ajax. It looks a lot like a hybrid between the Lynx and the DSR, kind of. That's just the vibe I got. The snipers look really cool in this game, and then there's some other guns. One of them looked like it was an M4, and there were some other SMGs. One of them reminded me of the P90. One thing also worth noting of this multiplayer is that there's specialists returning in some fashion. Like, it wasn't really like more focused on the weapons and abilities. It seemed more focused on like perks and stuff. Like, the way they worded it was, I forget what it was called, but you picked the soldiers by their traits, like their like fast-paced, defensive, or like whatever like kind of characteristics to their playstyle, which I'm not gonna lie, did sort of set off a red flag, because the guy on stage, I forget the guy's name, but I think it was a studio head for Infinity Ward. He mentioned something about suiting equipment and operator stuff towards campers, which, I mean, he could have said that like a little bit jokingly, but like, I don't know, it may not be even that big of a deal, because there's camping stuff in Black Ops 3 and past Call of Duties anyways, but that's just one thing that sort of set off a red flag for me. Now, the movement system in this game is basically Black Ops 3 chain-based movement, like the thrust jumps and the wall running, which I'm personally fine with. I kind of dig it, actually. It's fast, it's frenetic, it's not too chaotic. It's just like a healthy balance, I feel like. Game modes, nothing really too big of a difference there. Basically, you're just basic game modes from previous Call of Duties. The only new one that they came up with in the live stream, it was like this game mode where it was like Uplink, where you had the satellite drone, except if you held on to the ball, you would gain more points for your team. The one thing that kind of worries me about that game mode, I mean, I'm not like saying I'm against trying it out. Like, yes, I'll try it out, of course, but like, the one thing that sort of worries me about that game mode is I feel like it would promote camping a little bit, but who knows? We'll just have to wait and see. Maybe they'll include it in the multiplayer beta for Infinite Warfare, which is coming October 14th to PS4. Yeah, you heard that right. There is a beta coming for this game, which I'm so hyped about. I cannot wait to play. What else is there to note about the multiplayer footage? I mean, to touch up on the kill streaks, they seem pretty similar to Black Ops 3. I don't know if there was as many, but the kill streaks seemed pretty standard to me. Now, to move on to Modern Warfare Remastered, it looks great. It looks like an awesome remastered version of COD 4. It sounds great, the graphics look great. One thing that I think is new is that you can inspect your guns like in CSGO, which I think is pretty cool. And then also, this is something that Activision is treating us. They're giving us all 16 multiplayer maps, not just 10. They're giving us all of the multiplayer maps from the original game. I guess they're just gifting us the maps, I don't know, but I'm not complaining at all. But those are my thoughts on the Infinite Warfare multiplayer reveal and the COD 4 remastered footage reveals from COD XP. What do you guys think? Did you guys like what you saw for Infinite Warfare? Yes or no? Leave a comment down below and explain why. Let's get a discussion going on this. I'd like to hear you guys' thoughts on the matter, and also let me know what you guys think about COD 4 remastered. Thank you guys so much for watching. Drop a like on the video, subscribe if you're new to the channel to join the ever so growing table of elements, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. KrypticElement signing off. Take it easy, you guys.